Hawkins goes right to the body to deliver the game's first hoop. So Doug McDaniel entered into the starting lineup.
This defense will be tested. There are plenty of weapons and to flow for the course of 40 minutes.
Kansas State's a team that see the note there. Kansas State, their first time trailing in over a couple of weeks for Cincinnati. In the corner, three. That one goes right. Just the fourth long ball this year.
Nice pass.
Great cuts. Acrobatic Gasson, but couldn't sneak it past the big and Bandego, but loses it out of bounds. Doug McDaniel Jr. out of Washington, D.C. The hesitation, acceleration.
Nice help defense from Mitchell.
Hawkins, yes, sir. McDaniel team lead at 4.5 assists per game. Cross-court dime there. Hawkins tiptoes baseline. Shot clock at 3. McDaniel has to fire and connects. Tim Page into the game off the Cincinnati bench. Reverse layup for Day Thomas. There's a fun matchup. The lanky Hawkins against the leading scorer, Lukosius, who goes to the rim.
Up and down tempo is not something that Cincinnati has played so far this season, but they are
pick and roll, setting up Hawkins on the empty side. Jones gets it back. Max Jones, mid-range, pull-up off glass. He had a foot injury. Thomas play makes. Mitchell in the lane, uses the lefts. Kansas State 5 for 15 from the floor. McDaniel races and uses the right, and that was
a lob play for Bandego in this first half.
Ike Garuka with the foul. His first makes your offense harder to guard, even on those attacks, those rim runs. A foul doesn't bail out the defense. Hook shot up and through. Dylan Mitchell, second three, rattles through. He's
safe.
And Jizzle James saves it. Pushes off, no whistle, and James, like a running back, like his dad.
Or even got to Manhattan. Scored over 1,400 career points combined at Tampa and Fullerton.
Well, my Kansas State. Transfer from here, transfer from there. 10 newcomers to the team, and that's a story throughout college basketball.
That's why your players coming back, having a percentage of your team. If you go and you look at and study the analytics, and Evan Mia.
Kansas State, 3.5 minutes since their last field goal. Hawkins against Lukosius. Austin's a shooter. Hawkins Hawkins has 7 points, 5 boards, and that was his first assist. Lukosius step through move. Second chance. Gets the kiss.
Shots, 61%, a ton.
I was going to ask, what's the number that most for Cincinnati? Page out, and Aziz Bandego back. Kansas State is led throughout. Robot on the first step. And Dan still
driving less. Takes off. He knows that Hawkins
trying to get CMOS Lukosius going. He had a season low 7 points.
Good
in the win against Grambling.
That's so tough.
Still seeing the variety in his game. Another attack of the basket. David Gasson.
He won't get credit for the block, but Bandego, obviously elite rim protector, altering shots.
Here's Dan Skillings Jr. He is feeling it from right outside of Philadelphia.
Manhattan has been an absolute joy of a place to visit.
Yeah, you have family and friend connections to the area as well.
That's right. My brother was the strength coach for a number of years for Bruce Weber.
Coleman Hawkins. Oh, yeah.
Been really good.
And create for others. Size mismatch against the guard. Too strong. Daring Mitchell to shoot. He declines. Instead, it's James. Free throw line, J. True. Under 7 seconds, coast to coast. McDaniel tries reverse with 3 seconds left. That one was a full court shot, a la you.
That's a good way to think about it. Catch, dribble, shoot.
Intercepted
Bandango gets a lot of credit for that possession.
Hawson is now 0 for 4 from 3. Jizzle James, sophomore, perfect. McDaniel puts it on the deck. More mid-range, pull-up, swish. That's what a top-ranked defense does. Force turnovers, but they give it right back. McDaniel, reverse layup. He knew it.
Oh, my.
With Mitchell closing. That ball popping along the perimeter. McDaniel high off the glass. Timeout, Cincinnati. See if Cincinnati can get their aerial attack going with their alley-oop game. Their rim runners, their skywalkers, if you will. From the corner, 3, that goes Dan Stillings Jr. The quick lead. Turnover, K-Stakes. Boy, did Thomas try for it all. Too much on the dunk. Transition, shooter, Hawson, bang! Late to get back, and T.J. Jones makes them pay. Locking down defensively, clock at 5, has to be Stillings, he got it again. Teams have been much better, 75%. Before that, as a team, they were just 59% from the line. Jab step for C.J. Jones. Finds the attacking McDaniel with the left hand. Bobbled the catch. He was squaring his feet. Wondering if that would have been a catch and shoot if he had it cleanly. Thomas got it. Jade. He reposts, doesn't get it back. Instead, Jones!
On the lob. Had him wide open. Tough. Do you notice the last 3 possessions for Cincinnati, the cutting and the passing has been really efficient, and that is an awesome.
Early offense has been the theme for Kansas State. Whether it's off of a make or a miss, they are pushing. Offensive rebound. Strong from just off. Early offense once again for the Wildcats. Hawkins feeling it. Got it! Those expectations, extremely productive in the Big Ten at Illinois, and without on top of the lob right on Hawkins.
And we're not saying that he's going to have 20, but he's on his way. He's got 15. There's 8.5 left to play. I don't think it's a coincidence that Coleman Hawkins is having a...
David Gasson was fouled. Been coming in off the bench most of the season. Incredible balance for 3. His numbers were down. He battled an injury at the start of the year. Great pass. Here's Hawkins. And rebound gives him a double-double. Poked away. James. No fear. Got it to go and 1. Highly talented prospects. And as you were been quiet. Stuck on 4 points. James lobs. Mitchell ties it up. Left. Gasson glides. Got it. Wow. Wow. The question is, can Kansas State execute enough in the half court against an excellent defense in Cincinnati to hold them off?
And this last 3:54, especially like you said, Chris, in the half court, is going to be pivotal for him.
Stillings, they dare him. Makes them pay. Bandango wants it. Stillings found him. Kick back out. Jizzle James left. Clock at 3. Day Thomas. That one was way off. As soon as it left his hand, Hawson's been struggling. It continues on the fade. A whisk. Thomas hop through. Reverse layup. Tip slam. Aziz Bandango cut. Hawkins goes quickly, one-on-one against Mitchell. Mitchell holds up, forces the pass, 10 to shoot.
Bad spacing.
Max Jones, fade away from the block. 2-possession lead for get the 2 for 1 here. Denied a good look. Thomas slips and falls, and since he gets the timeout in. Lob to the corner. Skillings saves it from going out. Into this set. James up top. What a tip! Aziz Bandego. Just a note, Kansas State with just 3 team fouls. Missed free throw. Offensive rebound tipped. K-State scoops it.
Jones, remember he had that runner, that fadeaway runner when everything went wrong in the half court.
K-State trying to beat a...
They had him.
Can't get it to him. Clock down to 10 in a whistle. And that's foul number 6. Bandego, step through. It's a 3-point game, 8.9. And they get a steal. Jones, foul.
Blocking with Lukosius, not giving him any room, especially in the second half where they tried.
66% from the stripe. 5-point lead, 7.6 left. Cincinnati long inbounds. Mitchell catches. Skillings short.